Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Math for me and you. Let's learn maths together. Hello everyone, in this video we are discussing about consistent or inconsistent equations. The question is on comparing the ratios of a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2, find out whether the following pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. Let's start with inconsistent. Inconsistent means no common solutions. So while comparing the ratios, what result we get? a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2. The values of the first ratios are equal. Consistent means only one solution. That time a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Infinitely many solutions. Then a1 by a2 equals b1 by b2 equals c1 by c2. So consistent means only one solution or infinitely many solutions. Consider pair of linear equation in two variables 3x plus 2y equals 5. Here a1 is 3, b1 is 2 and c1 is 5. And then the second equation a2. a2 is the coefficient of x, that is 2. b2 is minus 3, that is coefficient of y, and c2 is the constant. Then we can write down the ratios. a1 by a2, that is equal to 3 by 2. Then we will write the ratio b1 by b2, coefficient of y in both equations, that is 2 by minus 3. Next we write the ratio c1 by c2. c1 is 5 and c2 is 7. So it is 5 by 7. When we comparing the ratios, we get a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. This shows that two equations have only one solution. That means consistent. If solution means consistent. So we can write the pair of equations given here are consistent equations because a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Second pair. Here we can see the two equations. We will mark a1, b1 and c1 from the first equation. So a1 is 2, b1 is minus 3 and c1 is 8. Then the second equation we mark a2, b2 and c2. After writing or after getting these values, we could write the ratios. We will start with a1 by a2. What is that? It is 2 by 4. 2 and 4, we can cancel the common number 2. Then we get 1 by 2. Next, the value of b1 by b2. b1 is minus 3 over minus 6. Negative negative cancel and then 3 over 6 is 1 by 2. Here also we get the value 1 by 2. Next, c1 by c2. What is c1? 8 and c2 9. Is there any common number? No, we cannot cancel. So we write same. Then when we compare, we get a1 by a2. The value a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. But it is not equal to c1 by c2. At what time we get this result? If the given pair of equations, see the first condition, have no common solution. No common solution means what? Inconsistent. So this pair, we can write they are inconsistent. Next, we can see the pair of equations here. We are going to mark a1, b1 and c1 as usual from the first equation. From the second equation, we could mark a2, b2 and c2. If we see a negative number, we have to consider the negative and Then write the ratio. What ratio we write first? A1 by A2. Then A1 is 3 by 2. It's a fraction. Divide by 9. How to divide a fraction with a number? We will multiply with the reciprocal of the number. 3 by 2 times 9. The reciprocal is 1 by 9. Here we can cancel 3 with 9. Then we get 1 numerator. 2 times 3, 6 denominator. Next we could write B1 by B2. B1 also a fraction, 5 by 3 over B2 is minus 10. Okay, how to divide? Multiply with the reciprocal of minus 10. What is the reciprocal? Minus 10 means it is with the denominator 1. So when we take the reciprocal, we get 1 over 10 negative. Then cancel 5 with the 10. We get minus 1 in numerator, 3 times 2, 6 denominator. Next, the ratio we write C1 by C2. But here itself we can see A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. There is no point in writing C1 by C2 because A1 by A2, if it is not equal to B1 by B2, that means the given pair of equations, they have exactly one solution. That means they are consistent. If A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2, we can directly write the equations are consistent. Next pair, 5x minus 3y equals 11 and minus 10x plus 6y equals minus 22. Let's mark A1, B1 and C1 from the first equation and A2, B2 and C2 from the second equation as usual. While marking, we could understand A1 means coefficient of x, A2 means coefficient of x in the second equation. Similarly, B1 and B2, C1 and C2. Now write the ratio. A1 by A2. 5 by minus 10. Cancel with the 5. Then we get minus 1 over 2. Negative number. Then we write B1 by B2. Ratio of coefficients of y. Minus 3 by 6. 3 and 6 can be cancelled. Then minus 1 by 2 we get. Next is C1 and C2. Ratio of C1 and C2. It is 11 by minus 22. Cancel by 11 numerator and denominator. Then we get minus 1 by 2. While comparing these ratios, we get the result. All the ratios are equal to minus 1 by 2. That means A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. So what we can say about the lines? They are coincident lines. That means they have many solutions, infinitely many solutions. So they are consistent. Solution means consistent. So these two equations, the pair of given linear equations are consistent. Let's look at the next one. A1 is 4 by 3. B1 is 2 and C1 is 8. In the first question, we have marked A1, B1 and C1. From the second equation, we could mark A2 is 2, B2 is 3 and C2 is 12. Write down the ratios. A1 by A2, 4 by 3, that is a fraction, by 2. A fraction divided by number means take the fraction 4 by 3, multiply with the reciprocal of the number, that is 1 by 2. 4 and 2 cancel. We get the result 2 by 3. Next we write the ratio B1 by B2. What is B1? 2. And what is B2? It is 3. So we get the ratio 2 by 3. Next is C1 by C2. C1 is 8 and C2 is 12. 8 by 12. We can cancel numerator denominator by 4. 4 times 2, 4 times 3. So what result we get? We get the fraction 2 by 3. The value 2 by 3. Comparing these ratios, we could write the three ratios are equal. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 equals C1 by C2. Same like previous question, we can say here equations are consistent because They are coincident lines having many solutions. So the given pair of equations are consistent. Hope you understand what we have practiced here. If you like this video, please share and subscribe my channel. See you with more useful videos. Thank you.